Alright. Good morning everyone, how we doing? It's likely, well it is morning for me, but it may well not be for you. How are you all doing today? Nice to see you, thanks for joining Josh. Vanilla, Just Finn, Jacob, Liza, Saika, nice to see you all. James, how we doing today? Oh hello there Jace, thanks very much for joining as well. I do apologise that it's so early, but needs must and must needs, and I don't want to leave it any longer without streaming. I miss it. May not be as long as usual, and my voice will likely be more raspy, and I will be on the green tea as opposed to anything else. But we'll get this going. Oh, nice to see you, Nixon. How you doing today? Got the green tea just for an absolute fucking shock of caffeine. See if I can get woken up even slightly. Just got out of bed. Oh, I wish I was still there, Joshua. I can hear it behind me calling. Come back. Come back. Come the fuck back. Oh, good to hear, Nixon. Good to hear. We'll see if we can do some Zygardes today. See how those go down. Might get something nice out of them. Glad there wasn't one yesterday because you had to watch a shitty... Oh, what were you watching there, Jace? What shitty movie was it? Still in bed. Oh, the best place you could be. Definitely K4, best place you could be. Oh, it's hot. Good morning there, Marcus. How you doing today? Hello, Jake. Hello, Gog. Hello. I'm assuming not many people will be wanting to, just because it's so fucking early and it's, what, Sunday? No, people want to be asleep on Sunday, so I'm not expecting full lobbies in the slightest. Oh, hello, Phantom. How you doing today? Good evening from Australia. Good evening to you too, then. Oh, we got Liza as well. One more spot if anyone fancies it. Oh, and Zygarde as well, just rounding out the 4. Let's see if we can get some tasty shiny Zygardes. I don't even think I changed up all my stuff. I think I need to switch up some of the catch scenes and shit. Yeah, that's still on hold. I'll get those changed once we get to it. In Australia, ooh. What time's over there for you? Must be evening. I'd say like 7, 8 o'clock at night. Oh, hello Mick, how you doing today? Babysitting, had to watch some CBeebies crap. It's been so long since I watched anything like that. Don't remember the last time I watched CBeebies. And thankfully no one that I know has a child. So I've never been asked to babysit once, which I'm more than happy with. Unless, you know, they want to watch some David Lynch. If a child wants to watch a David Lynch film with me, that's fine. Let's get some Blue Velvet on the go. Scare them from a young age. Oh yeah, Armaldo wouldn't be too bad. I do have it shiny, but Armaldo will be nice. Don't think it's too difficult either. I am. Only insofar as no one I know has a child, which I think we're all very happy about. None of my friends have kids, none of my family have kids. It's good. I feel very thankful. We are a barren people. Looking snazzy. Oh, you're lying. I'm just out of the shower. I'm just woken up. You're a liar. Liar. I've never looked less snazzy in my life. 8 PM, so ready for some hot tea and some PC. Sounds good. What tea are you having? I've got some green on the go. When the 3-year-old wants to watch Scarface, yeah, that may be a little bit telling. I think perhaps children who want to watch Scarface or a little bit of David Lynch, they're not going to have a good life. They started off on the wrong fucking stump. Morning for me. I'd say it's morning for about a quarter of the world. and afternoon for about a quarter, evening for the quarter, and probably night for about half. You might want to check my maths, but that's how I think the ratio would go. Just gone 9 o'clock here, Phantom. Just gone 9 o'clock in the morning. Yesterday you got an encounter shiny Ivysaur. Ooh, named it Tulip. That's a nice name, Josh. A very nice name. Are you going to make that into a Gigantamax Venusaur? Living EST in America. Oh, it must be really fucking early there. Must be like 4 o'clock in the morning. Thinking of having some peppermint tea. I think that's the best one you could go with. Peppermint tea is the best option you could have. It's the one I usually go for. Green's usually far too bitter for me, but I need a punch up the face. In literal and metaphorical ways, I need a good slap about. Shout out to EST gang. Whoop whoop. Yeah, already done it all good here, Joshua. That'll be a really nice one to have. Don't think I've got any of the Kanto starters shiny through these. No, second evolutions. I've got a lot of bugs. I'd say grass. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. My God, what are you doing up at this time? Thank you for joining, but what are you doing up at this time? Mad bastards. Mad bastards. I question why I'm up at this time as well. But it's to be with you lovely people. All around the world. Got a random shiny Diglett. Oh, very. Oh, your switch broke. Oh, damn it. Are you going to be able to get that fixed and get your Diglett back? Stuck at work again. Oh, that's a shame, Alex. How's it going just now, though? Hopefully it's not as busy for you as it's been for me. Absolutely hectic days. I thought that the Christmas and New Year period were bad, but it's so much fucking busier now. Don't know why, don't know how, but it is. You got a shiny Sylveon there, is that? Ooh, what are you going to name it? Just want to sleep and chill time. I get that. I very much get that. I've got today and tomorrow, and I've got my weekend. My weekend's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I'll be able to have some nice chill time then. Until then, for today and tomorrow, it's just going to be as hectic as fuck. Do a face reveal for Zygarde? Never. I'll do a face reveal for my last ever legendary. That's what I'll do. When I get the last legendary, I will show my face. 2 AM, Boomer. Oof. Oof. What's keeping you up so late? Thanks very much for joining, though. Do you like Galar or Kanto the best? Oh, the Mr. Mime ones. Probably Kanto, just 'cause it's the OG one. And I like the Galar one, but nothing beats the original. The original's always the best. And Mime Jr., because Mime Jr. is cute as fuck. Got a shiny Phalanx the other day. It was your first shiny. That's a lovely one. I'd love a Phalanx. That's one of my favourite Pokemon from the new gen. And I like the shiny. It just looks like a lot of little rabbit shits. Yeah, what have I got here? Jigglypuff. Is that a Cramorant? I'd say water. Yeah. Is that... Oh no, it's a Vaporeon. better to piss in the toilet and piss in your pants than piss outside. They're like, oh yeah. I've not had one in probably a week or two. I've not had a good outside piss in a while, but I will. Sometimes I go running down by the sea, and if it's high, and it's late at night, about 12 or such, sometimes I'll just piss in the sea, and no one's ever gonna know, unless someone drives past and I feel awkward as fuck. Name my shiny feelings gang shite. Phalanx, oh, thanks very much for joining, Kyle. Now you can see everything that's happening. There's so much going on over here. So much happening. You can see the Zygarde. There's the Pokemon Shield logo up there. So much going on. Look at this layout. Have you ever seen a better layout? Probably. Oh, thank you, Wraith. I may not love myself, but it's nice to know that others do. Got a shiny Palkia from Surprise Trade. Not bad. Still never had anything good from a surprise trade. I've always given out the better Pokemon than I've gotten. What are the odds of getting shiny in Max Layers? For these ones it's 1 in 100. For the normal ones I think it's still about 1 in 400. I think. Best layer there is exactly. Look at all this purple. Look at all this purple static in the background. Oh, nice to see you, controller. How you doing today? How's your day been so far? Yeah, the whooper up in the top left of the screen, protecting us from ne'er-do-wells and evildoers. If someone comes into the chat who's just spouting some absolute conspiracy theory nonsense, the whooper will just smite them. Smite. Oh, thank you, Burns. I'm glad people enjoy me. If I ever watch back the stream to edit or to stick in some end cards, I think, what a fucking idiot. Who would watch this ponce? But I'm very glad you do. Do you want to give me a big fat hug? Oh, the fattest Wraith, the fattest. Fat with 7 PHs, 4 A's and 1 T. You give off some purity vibes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am fairly pure. In some senses, I think, perhaps. It's hard to say. Whooper is goated. Whooper is. 1 in 300 if no shiny charm. Why am I saying that? I'm quarter Welsh. I only found out like 2 days ago. It's always funny to chat shit about the Welsh. Mostly because they don't exist. I said no conspiracy theories. But Welsh people just don't exist. They're a fiction. Have you ever met a Welsh person? Tom Jones is just paid by the government to say he's Welsh. It's not actually a place. Or maybe it was at one time, but it's since got sunk. Maybe England was doing some tests and accidentally sunk it and just kept saying, oh no, it's there, don't go and check, but it's there. Because no one goes on holiday to Wales. Who'd go on holiday to Wales? No one goes to Wales. How'd you go to Wales? It doesn't exist. You can't prove. Oh, you're paid off, James. You're paid off by the government to say that Wales exists. I think there actually is a conspiracy theory that Australia doesn't exist. I think that's an actual theory. And the Gret swapping out, oh don't you worry, the Vaporeon will do grand. I think it's got Haze as its ice type move, but it's still something. Chat shit about the Welsh midday baths and outdoor piss, that's all I need in life. Oh, but not piss in the bath, no. Not a piss in the bath. Piss in the shower is fine. I am completely okay with a piss in the shower. But a piss in the bath is not for me. I probably did it when I was a child, but I wouldn't do it now. I'm from Australia, but we're really just in Argentina. I think it was... I don't remember where I first learned about the Australia myth. It was probably some weird YouTube video about 2 o'clock in the morning, but I remember watching a video trying to explain that Australia isn't real. And it was sincere. They didn't say anything about New Zealand, just Australia was fake. Flat earthers, probably. It's probably just an offshoot of the flat earth theory. What shiny legendary hunted this far do you like the most? It would probably be one of the ones I got before I started streaming. Because I got Rayquaza and Lunala and Xerneas, and so far I think they're the nicest ones. And they're the ones that no one saw. I just think that Lunala's a very pretty shiny. Phase 2 Electric Boogaloo. I think we might have this. Because I think we've still got 4 hearts. And all of us are fairly high HP still. I think we'll be fine. Got the Bombi doing some good fairy damage, we'll be fine. Oh, a hidden ability Scorbunny holding a Master Ball. I do like it. Scorbunny's one of the best ones to have hidden ability, isn't it? I think it's got Libero, which is great. When you're going to do shiny circuitry, that'll likely be next, Fraser. I've still only got 2 Pokemon in my list. I've only got Zygarde and Circuitry. But I'll likely do Circuitry next, and then I'll see. I'll see what comes up after. What does shiny Xerneas look like? I can show you. But when you get it, you've got to be careful, because I almost accidentally took the non-shiny one. Just because it's got the active and the passive or the neutral form. But this is what its neutral form looks like. So once you get to the end and you're choosing Pokemon, if it looks like this, go for it. If it doesn't look like that, don't go for it. Because it's got the 2 forms, I got confused. I thankfully looked it up before choosing it, and it only took about 10. But I got the shiny. Trying to get the shiny bunny. Ooh, which bunny is that? Scorbunny, Diggersby, a Lopunny, nice thick pink Lopunny. Shiny Xerneas in 7th gen. How did you get it 7th gen? Was that the old wormhole method? Oh, hello Archie, how you doing today? I'm glad so many people are joining. I didn't think there'd be this many people this early, or this late for whatever time you may be. Oh no, nothing yet, this is just the first one. And I think we're going to be okay. 2 of us just died, but I still think we might be okay. I sometimes read the TikTok chat, it's just most of my attention's on YouTube. That's where people can see everything. The TikTok's just there like, come on over, come and watch. Come watch what we're doing. We might not actually have this. I was hoping we'd have this, but something tells me we might not have this. If it uses Lance Wrath again, I think the Sceptile's fucked. Get 1 more death. Okay, if it lands Wraths again, Sceptile's probably fucked. Got shiny Diggersby. Nice, Mick. Don't think I've had that one yet. I don't know if I've got any of the shiny bunnies. Oh, no, we actually fucking made it. We actually made it. And I'm going to have to get this switched up very quickly. Hey, I'll put it back to 5, because I did do quite a few for the random ones. You can fuck off. I need to add So I should have done all of this before, but I didn't. And Zygarde. Oh, you're the big boy. You are the big boy. Yeah, well, that'll do. Let's fucking catch you. Primary ball, it'll look nice in a primary ball. Shiny, 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 shiny. You got it right, Joshua, this is the shiny time. Get it in, you Zygarde, you bastard. You big bulky bastard. Hey, you can find that in my bio, Lil. Yeah, that'll take you straight over. And it's just the same name, just Mr. Mime's time. Throwing a Master Ball to celebrate. Hopefully you get it in a Master Ball. I'm too much of a wuss to keep throwing Master Balls. Nope, nope, nope. Not this time, bucko. Just double check the Elder Gloss. Nope. Just because I'm not completely sure what the Elder Gloss shiny looks like. I know it's similar. I think it's got a red tinge. At the moment I'm probably so tired that if I got a shiny I might just skid right on past it. I might not be paying enough attention. I've got 22 more. Oh, you'll be fine then, Regice. Plenty of them. Under 10 maybe? Maybe. I don't even know if we're going to beat it each time we do it. Got 9 Master Balls. I am still stuck on 1. I've done a couple of the chromatics to see if I can get another Master Ball, but I got a couple heavy balls and that was it. Need to do some vocal warm-ups. Red, purple, brown, yeah. It wasn't the Elder Gloss, but maybe next time. I did, Frankie, I did in the last stream. The video for that's probably going to be up on Saturday, because I've still got a few more to put up before I get the shiny on TikTok, so that video will be up on Saturday. It will take a little while just because there's a few more videos that are pretty good to put up first. But it will go up. It will go up eventually. Ooh, I'll take the bear tick. Oh yeah, that's fine, Spencer. Have a nice evening. Have a good sleep. Sleep well. Sleep. I had a fucking odd dream last night about a cult. But I hope you have better dreams. Oh no, that's okay, Regice. I've no need for many Master Balls. I'll just stick with using my good old 900 Premier Balls. I've got plenty of them to last, and they to me are one of the nicest looking ones. Ditto. I'll probably stick with the bear tick, but I would like to do the ditto. I know fairy's a better typing, but ditto. How do you join? If you go to the Dynamax cave, talk to the woman at the back, put in the link code and she'll be able to get you in. That's the whaling. Oh, nice to see you, Shiny Sandagast. How you doing today? Thanks for joining so early. Oh, come on, Ditto, you'll be mine. Forget double shine Ditto. Oh, don't you worry, Regice. All of these I'm going to get myself eventually. Eventually. I like the thrill of being able to do it myself. That very small hit of serotonin that's the only remaining vestige of positive feeling I have. I'll get that eventually. 9:22. Yep. Oh, it's nice and early here. Come Tuesday I'll be back to the normal evening time streams, but just 'cause I'm on the evening shifts this week, just thought I'd slip in a cheeky little morning stream. Just so I'm not going pretty much a week without doing a stream. Just a cheeky little morning one. No judgment here. Yeah. Whatever people wish to do is up to them. If people want to use the showdown method, fuck it. I'm very much of the opinion of, fuck it, I don't want any hacked Pokemon or things along those lines, but people do, fuck it, I don't give a shit. I'm no purist. You do whatever you wish to do. You just want the nice looking shiny? Fuck it, go for that, I don't give a fuck. You do what's best for you. Finally got, oh, nice Zygarde, it's such a nice shiny. Such a nice shiny. How long did it take you? How many eggs was that? Got a math test at 10:22. Can convert your shiny luck to education luck. I'll do that, Noah. You have all my shiny luck, which shockingly in the past couple of weeks has been really high. But I give you all my shiny luck. And if you need help with the test, I'll be here. You know, if you need some trigonometry done, I will trig all of the nomentries. You know how dedicated I am to getting yep, how's it going? Don't, yeah, whatever you do, Regice is fine, no judgments at all. I was just lumping those two together, not because you do them, just because they're methods to get extra things. Whatever people do, fuck it. Is Pokemon Shield worth? I really like it, Noah. It's been one of my favourite Pokemon games. And I don't know why people hated on it, because it's a kids game and it's a lot of fun. It brings back nostalgia for old Pokemon. There's some new Pokemon. I don't know why people were fucking complaining about the graphics. It's a kids game on the Switch. I don't know why in this last week the fucking discussion about graphics came back up, because people were like, oh well, why didn't it look like what Pokemon Snap looks like? Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Different games. One of them is an on-the-rails game. One of them's an exploratory open world-ish kind of game. And also, if you come into Pokemon for the graphics, what the fuck are you doing? Go to a game with that's going to have great graphics, that's got the effort of a really major studio and that comes out on the PC or something. If you're expecting 4K on the Switch, you're a wrongin'. You are a wrongin'. Music is epic. Hit 3,500 encounters. Oh. How many months has this been, Regice? You've been hunting it. Tauros, then the Bomb of Snow. Oh, what did I go for? I think I went for the Doublade. Can we still get the Bomb of Snow? I was not paying attention to what we were doing. Oh, thank God, I thought I took the Ditto. Usually I'm not very good at paying attention, but when I'm also fucking knackered out my gourd, I'm paying even less attention. Obama Snow. That is what Obama's last name is, Snow. Damn, I don't have a Switch. Oh, it's good though, Noah. If you ever have the money and the time for one, it's probably been one of my favourite consoles since the Game Boy. The games that have come out on it have been fantastic. Breath of the Wild was a revelation. Well, it wasn't really. It was just Skyrim mod, but with fewer side quests. But it was fun. It was a lot of fun. Not doing much damage to the Doublade. Shiny Hatch Arcan. Ooh, which gen is that in? I don't think we've got Arcan in this gen. That'll do it. That'll fucking do it. Thank you, Hunter. On and off for 3 to 5 months. Wow. So pretty much since the DLC came out. It's some serious dedication, yeah. Don't think I've ever been that dedicated. I don't think I've been alive for 3 to 5 months. Breath of the Wild was great when it came out. It really was. I think I started playing about 4 or 5 months after it first came out, just because of how hard it was to find a Switch. But it was such a good game. That is a launch title and a half. Compared to what the PS5 and the Xbox Series, whatever the fuck it is, have had for launch titles, Breath of the Wild surpassed them all easily. I think that's the first Zelda game I ever played. I'm not a huge Zelda fan, but I had a great time playing it. I liked some of the wacky physics, and I'm shit at games, but I had a great time. I was somehow able to beat Ganon. I started playing 5 days after Christmas. Went to your grandma's house once and found a Game Boy in the couch. In the couch? Was she hiding it down the side? What was she playing on it? Was she playing DOA but didn't want anyone to see? She liked some of those jiggle physics. When Pokemon Sword and Shield released, I think it was November 2019. So it's been over a year and a couple months it's been out. If Skate 4 comes out, did they release, or not release that, but they announced that, I think, didn't they? Skate 4. Which, that's going to be fun. I just hope they don't actually make a good skateboarding game. If they made a good skateboarding game, that would be no fun. I want it to be as broken as Skate 3. The only reason Skate 3 was really fun was because it was broken. I mean, it was a fine skateboarding game, but who wants to play a skateboarding game? But people want to play a broken skateboarding game. Going to be real late to the game? Oh, that's fine. There's no rush at all. It's going to be at least 8 or 9 more months until a mainline game gets released. So you've got more than enough time to complete the game, complete the decks, get every shiny you could ever want. Plenty of time. It was your uncle's Game Boy. Oh, free Game Boy is a free Game Boy. What game did it have? Oh yeah, I did play a little bit of Twilight Princess. I think I had a couple of hours in that. I bought it used. But it never really took me. But I just liked the open world of Breath of the Wild. It was nice. Yeah, it's just body press. Brain wasn't doing that much. I'll wait till the HP is down more. So a bunch of propaganda about Skate 4. What was the propaganda? As long as it's not going to be a genuinely good game, that's fine. People just want it to be busted. Notice me? Oh, I notice you, Mick. I notice you. You're the haunter. You're doing exceptional damage. You're definitely holding this team down, Mick. How'd you get your shiny charm? You do need some help for that, Kyle, just because you need Pokemon from the other version and some trade evolutions. Best way is we've got a trading post in the Discord. Let me get the link up. So if you have any Pokemon you need, feel free to post it there. Someone may be able to help. People who've got Sword can trade with people who've got Shield. People who've got Shield can trade with people who've got Sword, and you can all get your shiny charm. As you get it after you've got the completed decks. Copy that. So if you post in the trading post there, someone might be able to get you the Pokemon you need to complete your decks. Hopefully. Got a very nice community here, more than happy to help usually. Not all of them, just the 400 available in the base game, Kyle. So not all close to 900. Just 400, which is still a fair scalp. but thankfully it's less than the possible 800. Hex 3 meter in hypnosis. Oh, you're holding us down, Mick. Just keep hypnosising. The Zygarde will be fine. It's like fan-made adverts and shit. Oh, okay. I very much look forward to it. It's one of the games that I enjoy watching more than playing. Just because I like watching people get the stupid physics, and then that way I don't need to spend £60 to watch stupid physics. I can just spend 10 minutes of my life watching stupid physics. Hypnotising. Yes, keep hypnotising. It's fucking early. I don't know my words. Oh, have you got Blizzard? You've got Blizzard. I've got ice moves out the wazoo. Yeah, let's go Blizzard. I don't think Zygarde's got pressure, so that'll be a nice change for them to hold. Hypnotising. My mind is mush. I've not eaten today. I've had some caffeine. My mouth feels all thick because of the bitterness of the green tea. Oh, 2 Zygardes. Zygarde versus Zygarde, a battle for the ages. I'm assuming the Ditto one, when it goes low HP, does not become 100% Zygarde. That would be busted. Remember getting Pokemon Yellow on Game Boy? Oh yeah, Pokemon Yellow, I have some great memories with that. That was such a fun game. And it was nice to have Let's Go to relive that. And now that I'm doing a playthrough of Radical Red, I get to live through again. The first generation was so good. Yeah, phase 2 in like a little bitch. Phase 2 in like a little bitch. Power construct, not pressure. So if we get something like, is it the Cough Egregious that gives the mummy ability, does that mean it's just not going to change? If we bring along a Cough Egregious, it won't be able to go into phase 2. Because that could be good if we ever see a Cough Egregious. Or I think there might be another Pokemon that changes types. Or abilities, I mean. Firstly, yeah. We're absolutely bashing through this Zygarde. Between 3 of us that have got I need to sneeze. Or 2 of us who've got ice moves, we're doing fine. Zygarde's got the tasty, thick dragon type moves. It'll be down this turn. Oh, your Xatu had Simple Beam. That's what I was thinking of. Xatu also makes or changes the ability. So if we ever see a Xatu or a Cough Egregious, we need to take it. Well, we don't really, because the second phase isn't actually that much harder. It just boosts the HP, unfortunately. This one's shiny. Oh, God's calling it. God is calling it. I hope so. I pray to God above, below, and to the side. Yashallah, inshallah, mashallah. May this one be shiny. What's my favourite shiny legendary? I think... Now, I never really put as many hours into Gen 7 as I did with Gen 3 or Gen 1. But all the legendaries from Gen 7 are just so good. So consistently good. There's not a bad one among them. And I am counting the Ultra Beasts among those. They're just all so nice. Everyone likes to. You never have to like anything I do. Never at all. Most of the time I don't even like what I do. And no one is obligated. Fuck. I thought we had this. We are fucked. Oh, no, we actually made it. stick my fucking foot in my mouth. Stick my foot in my massive fucking mouth. We had it. I had it the whole time. No problem. It was easy. And that's 2 times in a row we've beaten Zygarde. We're at far better odds of beating it than I thought we'd be, because usually it's about 50%. But that time, 2 in a row. We are at 2 in a row. God has never been wrong before. God has never been wrong before. In the theology of theodicy, God has never done a wrong thing in the past ever. Genocide. Not once. Famine. Drought. Ditto, no. Doublade, no. Jigglypuff's a no. Zygarde's a no. Oh, I'd like this to be a fast one. I would love it if this was a fast one. Oh, wrong scene. Sister just caught a shiny Sylveon. Oh, that's very nice. What's she going to name it, Nightmare? And was that Masuda? Or was she random encountering the ones near the... what's it, I forget the name of the place. The one up the top left of the wild area. When we get all the good Pokemon, all the nice dragon types. 44444 5558. Nothing for you, Regice, damn. Shiny, I dare you. I wish I could have gone with that, dear. Sadly, it's out of my very nice and large hands. Oh, no, didn't mean to do that. Personal opinion on Blacephalon. Blacephalon can fuck itself. Blacephalon can stick its massive bulbous head up its own arse and fuck off. I have a question. Can you shiny hunt Necrozma? I will eventually, don't you worry. Please say I love Eva. I won't. I will never say I love Eva. I won't say I love Eva. I refuse to say I love Eva. Can we get 3 Zygardes beaten in a row? That seems to me as impossible as getting back-to-back shinies. We might, but I have my doubts. I very much have my doubts we're going to get 3 back-to-back. I'd love it if we did, but considering we have no ice types yet, it's not looking great. Does Blacephalon even have an arse? Oh yeah. I think all Pokemon must, even the ghost types. They've got to put their ectoplasm somewhere. It's got to come out of some orifice, so they must have one. Oh, got 2 ice types. 2 that I can see at least. If we go to Skorupi, Abomasnow, then up to Piloswine. Hopefully. Yeah, it looks like we're on the way. So we should be fine then. And I'm fire type, we've got a ground type, got 2 fire types and a ground type with a poison type. It's going to be so easy. So easy. Do ice types affect dragon then? Yeah, ice types are 4 times effective against dragon ground. So they're perfect to have. It's also good to have fairy or dragon. I think those are the best ones to take along, but ice types are 4 times effective, so they are by far the best ones. 2 times in a row. Hopefully. 2 ice types and we'll be able to beat this. We'll get 3 in a row. We'll be on 100% win streak for Zygarde. And it's quite possible the time I'd get it shiny, it's just not going to show up. We won't have beaten it. Ice type is your favourite type. Yeah. I think mine's a psychic. I just like that. I always like telepathy and telekinesis. If I had a superpower, I'd want it to be stopping time. But if it wasn't that, I'd like it to be telekinesis. I'd like to be able to move things and hit people over the head with things and not be blamed for it. What superpower would everyone else go for? Mine would definitely be stopping or manipulating time in some way. You lost the Game Boy though. Oh, that's a shame. What game did it have in it? Was it Pokemon? I just wish that second-hand Pokemon games and old Pokemon games weren't so expensive. I don't know why it is. Usually when games are used or old, they go down in value a lot. You can buy a copy of Skate 3 for about £2.50 in a firm handshake. But if you want to buy Diamond and Pearl, that's going to set you back like £60-70. Why? Favourite type is water. Nice. Like the ability to breathe underwater. Oh, that'd be fun. I would like that. I do like to go swimming. I don't know if I do it enough for that to be useful for me though. But that'd be a lot of fun. When it's summer, I like to go swimming in the sea. It would be fun to be able to breathe underwater. Telekinesis, because you can do whatever you want. That would be good. The first thing that comes to mind is just like picking up candles or stones and just throwing them at people. If I had superpowers, I would be a villain. Without a doubt, I would be an absolute bastard. Mine would be telekinesis as well. Okay. The ability to manipulate percentages. It's a very specific one, Mick. Can you elaborate on the desire to be able to manipulate percentages? That's why you play ROMs. Yeah, so much cheaper. Don't have to pay for them. So much cheaper. Why are old games so expensive? Makes no sense to me. Old Pokemon ones, I think it's the only franchise that old games actually go up in value. I remember like 5 years ago, because I'd never played a Gen 2 game, I thought, oh, I should buy Heart Gold, Soul Silver on the DS. Looked up the prices online, I thought, well, I don't want to take out a fucking loan to play a Pokemon game. Late night stream, oh, what time is it for you, Derek? It's going on 10 o'clock here. I would like to do it in the evening as normal, but just with my work schedule, I'm working long hours, afternoons to evenings, and finish up at 11, and by that time I do not have the strength to stream, so I just thought I'll fit in a nice cheeky, a nice cheeky early morning one. Power would be a ghost. Ooh. Got Pearl for 35. That's not bad at all. Maybe if I look on places like Gumtree, where people don't really know the value of things, I might be able to get it for a bit cheaper. But just going to second-hand game stores, you're never going to find a Pokemon game for less than maybe 40 or 50. Maybe Game Boy games are a lot cheaper now just because it's a completely obsolete console. But still the DS games are just so expensive. You're weak to ground. Don't you worry, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Say percentage when the lottery is 5%, now it's 100%. Oh, that's big brain thinking, Mick. Big brain thinking. That would be nice, but also, can you do that? If you can stop time or manipulate time, you can go forward, see the results of the lottery, go back in time, put in those numbers. Most superpowers I could think of using would be, first, can I just stop working and have an easy life? So can I get infinite money hacks, and then how can I mess with people? Not do any real damage, but how can I mess with people? Those are the two things I would want from a superpower. He was technically telepathic, not telekinetic. The two overlap so much. One's that you hear what I would not like telepathy. I do not want to know what people are thinking. People are wankers. And considering I know what I think, I do not want to be hearing what other people think. That's not something I want even slightly. Are we all weak to ground? We'll be fine. We'll have two of us will have ice types by the end. Backwards to the miss. Not too much, right? And no shinies yet. Don't think anyone's had one. But I can make your percent a 0%. Ooh, Mix becoming the super villain. But you could also make my shiny odds 100%, which would be very nice of you. Go on, Mick. I think you might actually secretly have this superpower, but you've not told anyone. Give me 100% shiny odds. Give me the nice old quadruple. Oh, there was ice type on the other side as well. Have I not got levitate though? So if I don't take it, I might be okay. I might not be affected by ground type moves. Invisibility for research purposes. Research, yes. Invisibility, you can still do the same. You can break into a bank, infinite money hacks, and then mess with people. If you can just fly, what the fuck's the point of that? Fuck's the point of that? You can kinda mess with people a wee bit, you can shit on their head. If you can fly, you can still shit on people's head, which is messing with them. But I feel like you're not getting the infinite money hacks with that one. If I was to have a power be shape-shifting, that would also be really cool. I'd love to be able to shape-shift. That's like top 5. Time manipulation, telekinesis, invisibility, shape-shifting. I'd love any of those. Maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll be bitten by something. And you're saying, oh no, I'm an absolute bastard. I'm an absolute bastard of a person. If I had the ability to fly, first thing I'd do is just start shitting on people. I'd get up so high that they couldn't see me, and then just start shitting away. I'd be taking laxatives 24/7 just flying over cities. I've never claimed I'm not a bastard. Oh, I've got flash fire instead of levitate. Oh well. I think all of us will want this pill of swine then. 2 of us will be weak, 2 of us will be super effective. Or the ability to manipulate percentages. I'd never thought of that before now, but that sounds like a pretty good one to have. Machine gun arse. Yep, just plant myself above Glasgow city centre on a busy shopping Saturday. Just have at it. Just go absolutely wild. Just have filled myself up the night before with some curry and just have a good time. Watch the news the evening of. There was on Socky Hall Street today, everyone was coated in 3 layers of shite. Now the weather, shite, just shite raining everywhere. Everywhere's raining shite. It's the end of days. There's shite streaming down from the skies. Frozen shit, and people thought it was a meteor till they took it to a lab. Was that from an aeroplane or something? Maybe that was me. Maybe I have this superpower and I'm just slowly revealing myself to be shit man. I am the shit man. It would probably be called domestic terrorism or something if I was to go over Glasgow and just start shitting. Just start absolutely shitting. Got a shiny Sceptile on Thursday. Oh, nice, Aiden. What did you name it? Hallelujah, it's raining shite. Do I watch any anime? I do. I've not started any new ones since the last time. But I think the next one I'll be watching is either Sword Art Online, Seven Deadly Sins, or Demon Slayer. It's a toss-up between those three, because I've got easy access to all of them. I just don't know which one it's going to be yet. What ones do you like watching? I'd like to give anyone shiny luck. Oh, thank you, Santagast. I take your shiny luck. I appreciate your shiny luck. Tearing up after that. I'll just spam acupressure. I think we might be able to do this. 2 of us are weak. 2 of us are super effective. Okay, it just wasted the move with that. Who might have this? It's 4 AM where you're, oh, thanks for joining, monkey. I'm glad you enjoy my talk of shite. Of raining shite. Naruto, you're on episode 339. How? I find it interesting that some people, myself included, will say, I don't think I could watch Naruto or One Piece. And then those same people will watch The Office or Friends back again for the 10th time. I don't have the dedication to watch Naruto or One Piece. They're just so long. And you'll just keep watching The Office, Friends over and over and over and over until the eventual death that will come to claim us all happens. Oh, that's kind of you, Mick. And for that, I'm not going to shit on your head. You are exempt from my shit. Just for increasing my odds. Oh, I've got to go. Not to worry, Noah. Have a nice day where you are. Thanks very much for joining in while you could. What ball would be nice for an Abomasnow? What's shiny Abom? Oh, it's got the blue hands. I'd say maybe just a Great Ball. If you're going for a shiny Abomasnow, just go for the Great Ball. That way, because I like matching colours, and because the shiny one's got the blue hands, I'd say go for the Great Ball or maybe a Dive Ball. Either of those would be nice. Up to date on One Piece, 960 episodes. It's impressive that they've kept it going for so long. It must be one of the longest running TV shows. Spent a year and a bit trying to finish all of Naruto. That's dedication I don't have. At the moment, I've been watching MASH, which is an old 80s, 70s sitcom from America. And that's got the usual 24 episodes in a season, 10 seasons, so it's about 200 episodes roughly. And that's about as much as I can dedicate myself to. 1,000 episodes, Jesus fucking Christ. And I've been doing MASH for about 6 months now, and I'm up to season 3. I like to go nice and slow and steady. 95%. Oh, Phantom, I'm shitting on your head then, just for downing it 5%. Or Premier Ball, that would be good for the Abomasnow as well. Anything white or blue, I think would be very. Come on, let's take it out. One more turn, it'll be down. No one has reached their goal yet. Come on, let's start finishing up. Let's start finishing some arcs. 960 episodes, it's time. It's time to start finishing some story arcs. One Piece is still going. Yeah, I think, there's a Japanese cartoon, I forget the name of it, but it's about a family. And I think that's been going for about 40 years. I forget the name of it. But when I was over there and teaching, people just kept talking about it, and in the textbooks it was named a lot. Oh, Mick's putting it back up to 100%, thank you, Mick. Just for that, I'm not going to shit on anyone you like. Every time you increase the odds, I will increase the radiation, the circle of people I won't shit on. Oh, 95% more, so it's 195% shiny. Oh, thank you, Phantom. I was just assuming you were being a bastard. As I would do. And for that, Phantom, I'm not going to shit on your head either. How are you? I'm doing okay gaming. I've had some green tea, feeling a little bit more energetic, still knackered out my nut, but a little bit more energetic. Do I collect Pokemon cards? I do. I've still got one pack of the Champion's Path I've not opened. I should have opened it last stream, just because I got the big burb. So I should have opened it for the last stream, but I'll save it for the next evening one. There's one pack left. One. I used to have a much bigger collection. Before I moved to Japan, I sold everything, all my Pokemon cards. And since I've got back, I've slowly been buying some. I don't have... see, before I had university and I also had a full-time job, so I had money coming out my arse. Well, not really, I had some money. I had enough to live on. Drapion, nope. Abomasnow, nope. Piloswine, nope. Zygarde, nope. But now I just don't. To be able to have the collection I'd like to have. I love collecting Pokemon cards, and it becomes kind of an addiction. Something far too close an addiction for me opening packs. So I try to steer away from opening them. Just because it's not unhealthy, but I like it too much, and I don't have the financial means to open as many as I want to satiate that desire. Last stream was pissed, this stream is shit. It's the Coprolalia. I have a Coprolalia in the edge. It's just something about me that wants to talk about shite. I think it's Coprolalia that means the desire to talk about shit. Next time it's going to be talking about vomit, so don't you worry, we're going to get all the bodily fluids in eventually. Now it's 295%, my god. I'm going to get 3 shinies next time. I need so many Darkness Ablaze packs. Oh, what's in Darkness Ablaze? I don't think that's the one with the Pikachu. That's not got the big rainbow Pikachu. I've had fantastic shiny luck of late. I cannot complain in the slightest. I've been steamrolling through legendaries. In the past 2 weeks I've had Guzzlord, Giratina and Ho-Oh, which is incredible. None of these are great. None of these are very good. I'll go for Vespiquen, it's got some range. Oh, that's to come, Regis, don't you worry. No pun intended, but that is to come. Imagine if the last raid you do it's shiny. I like when that happens. I think that's happened twice before, where the last raid of the day I've had the shiny be the legendary. What are you? You've got a tail, I don't know. Nidoqueen. Keep the Cradle out as Gasthracid. Oh, okay. Gasthracid will be helpful then. I'm not checking as much for Cofagrigus or Xatu. Mostly just for the ice types, but I think, oh, Swampert. That makes sense. I think we'll be fine. We've beaten it 3 times in a row, which is better than I ever thought we'd be able to do. I thought we'd maybe have 1 on, 1 off, 1 on, 1 off. But beating it 3 times in a row? That's incredible. Just like the whole, yeah, I'd love some more. I'd always like more shinies. And I'm far above odds at the moment. I think Guzzlord was the last Pokemon I got that was over odds. For Giratina, way under. Way under, like 12 times under odds. For the Ho-Oh, 3 times under. And just random shinies here and there. Why you ignore me? I'm sorry. If you come over to YouTube, I promise not to ignore you. Or I promise to try not to ignore you as much. 9,295% shiny luck. Plus 5 more. Damn. Damn, that's too much shiny luck. I'm going to get 92 shinies in this next one. Or for the next 92 I'm going to get 1. Name toothpaste. Ah, it's a good name for the Sandygast. It does look like toothpaste. I'd love to stick a Zigzagoon in my mouth and just brush it around for that minty feeling. We should go ground. Only 2 options being ground. It's over 9,000. Is it not the case that in the actual anime it's the character says in Japanese 8,000? I think it was a mistranslation. Found another Kit Kat. Oh, everything's going good for you today, Jamie. You got a Kit Kat on the go. What flavour? Is it a plain one? I like a white Kit Kat. Or a strawberry Kit Kat. I like a strawberry one. Use it wisely, I only have that much. I've got 9,295% to last me the rest of my life. I'm going to use it all now. Come on, Cradley, that's big damage, big damage, big damage. Fair damage. Got a honeycomb Kit Kat. I didn't even know that was a type of Kit Kat. That sounds delicious. Sounds delicious. I like honeycomb. I'm not a fan of crunchies here in the UK. I don't know what they're called in America or elsewhere if you even have them, but they're like the chocolate covered honeycomb thing. I'm not a fan of honeycomb. I mean chocolate, but I'm a fan of honeycomb. Oh, thanks for joining in, Jamie. You go enjoy your Kit Kat. Enjoy your Kit Kat and enjoy your day. Mocha green tea Kit Kat. That's nice. I like a bit of matcha. I like a fluffy tea. I like a nice floppy tea. Wasabi Kit Kat is strange. I would imagine so. I would imagine that's a very odd sensation. Not a huge fan of wasabi. Back when I would go to work parties in Japan, I would just sit there with nothing to do, and most of the people didn't speak good English, so I wouldn't be able to talk to anyone. I would just occasionally eat a really big amount, well, not massive amount, but like the same as you'd put on your toothbrush of wasabi. Oh, hello, Lord. Just to feel something. Just to feel something. I would just sit there munching away at wasabi just for the pain of it, because the night was so awkward and it made me feel something. I like jelly beans. That's one of my favourite sweets. I love a good jelly bean. But not coffee or chocolate ones. I don't like those. Or cinnamon. Not a huge fan of cinnamon either. It's too overpowering. Oh, that's fine, Jamie. I'll see you when you get back. Maybe shouldn't have had an energy drink at 4. Don't you worry, Phantom, it'll be fine. If you're having trouble sleeping, what I recommend is always just a big bat. Just get like a baseball bat, cricket bat, hit yourself over the head with it, and you will be fine. You will be fine. You'll be asleep in no time. You might need medical attention once you wake up, but the sleep will be long and deep. I'm not going to use Blizzard. It's not worth wasting them. Your test is in 30 minutes. Best of luck, Noah. But you've not missed anything, not to worry. No shinies yet. Not a one. I had so many Japanese Kit Kats. They do them the best. And for it being, I think, an American brand, I don't know why the Japanese ones are so good and varied. You name it, they've got it in Japan. Wasabi, strawberry. The only two I can think of off the top of my head for weird ones. I think they've got sakura flavoured, rose flavoured. I remember going through the sweets aisle in Japan just thinking, why? 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 Why are there so many? Cherry blossom, yep. Oh, the sakura ones are nice. I like those. Jaffa cakes are banging. I'm not a huge chocolate fan. I like the middle part and I like the little cake on the bottom. Just don't like the chocolate on the top. If they did a naked Jaffa cake, I would very much like those. Just take away the chocolate. Why am I not using Shiny Swampert? We can't choose which ones to take along, I'm afraid. We just rent the Pokemon, so we have no say in which Pokemon are... we can't take our own ones along, otherwise these would just be filled with shiny legendaries all the time. So you just get a selection of a few different ones you can take. Mochi is nice. Mochi is not bad. I did try it when I was in Japan. Just like a ball. Just one ball of mochi. I was given it when I was working one day. And I didn't know you were supposed to just take little bites out of it. So I put the whole ball in my mouth and I was chewing it for the next 10 minutes. It's chewier than chewing gum. You can create your own Kit Kat in Japan. Can you? No doubt. I would not be surprised. It'll be like those M&M places in New York where you can get your name or your face tattooed on them. What flavour tea? What are your options, Mick? What are your options? Narrow it down for me. Right now I'm thinking chamomile, but if you've not got that... Do you play Pokemon Go? I do. I got about 5 or 6 shiny Machops yesterday from the community day. I think one of them was a 3-star, which was alright. It wasn't a great 3-star, it was about 82% or something like that. And the rest were all just 0 or 1-star ones. But yeah, I play. I play more for community days and things like that, and I'll open it up once a day for the rewards, but I don't play as much as I used to. You want ramen? I'm getting hungry as well. I've not had any breakfast yet today, so I'm hankering after the wee something. You got no shiny Machop. 56! Those are the two extremes. No shiny Machops and 56. Wow. I just had my Pokemon Go, the little gotcha thing, I just had that going in the background all day. I think Bug is super effective against ground. It might be negated by the dragon, but I think Bug's super effective against ground. Could be wrong. No Machop spawned for you. Oh, are you on Mars? Are you on the International Space Station, Sandygast? How come you didn't get any spawning? I found one shiny yesterday. Damn, I thought I would be fine for everyone. I guess not. It was one of my mediocre ones. I think Rhyhorn's the worst one I've had to date. I think I got 2 shinies that day. I forget, I think Ralts is maybe my best. I think I got about 15 to 18. You got none as well, Mick. Damn. Had incense going for 5 hours, so I was bound to find quite a few. Yeah. I had 2 incenses going for the day, and that did the whole time. I think I missed out like half an hour at the end because my little gotcha thing wasn't actually connected when I thought it was. So I maybe missed out on 1 or 2 in that time, but I'm happy with the 10 or so I got, and 1 being 3-star isn't too bad. And it's such a nice shiny. I like Machamp shiny. But I think the legacy move it got was Payback, wasn't it? Which to me doesn't seem great. It might be. But to me it doesn't seem that fantastic. Average around 30. Where are you, monkey? You don't have to say, but are you sitting on top like 7 different Pokestops and 2 gyms? 400 Machop candy worth of Machop before finding a shiny. Wow. That's a lot. Usually I get one about the first half hour. And which one was it? I think it was... Was it the Piplup? I think I got... The first one I encountered I got shiny. And then it was about an hour before I got another one. What does shiny Machamp look like? I can show you, Phantom. It's one of those Pokemon that's green, that looks kinda hideous, but in a nice way. And personally, this may be controversial, I kinda like the Machoke more than the Machamp. Machamp looks incredible. Love the green. Absolutely fucking hideous. But if I get Machoke up... What I like about this is the blue streaks. I like the blue streaks and the blue of the eyes. I think it offsets the green very nicely. So I very slightly prefer the Machoke, I think, to the Machamp. But that's just one man's opinion. And now in 30 minutes of incense before finding one. Jesus Christ. I thought they'd fixed all the spawn rates and such. Yeah, the blue on the Machoke looks really nice. I like how clean and simple the Machamp is, but the addition of the blue with the blue, that just works. That works. Nicer green, yeah. I very much like it. I think the Machop is the weakest of the 3 for the shiny. But they're all great. All very nice. In my opinion. Live in Canada in the country. Really big spawn nest at your house, like 20 Pokemon. Ooh, no Pokestops. Ah, that's a shame. I've found that if I go to one corner of my house and I stand there for the minute, or leave my phone there for the minute or so, I can get access to one Pokestop. I didn't think I could, but I found one corner where I can, without needing to go outside. Yeah, Wildlands will be good for Blizzard. Yeah, we've got a fine team, we'll be okay. I've got Blizzard, and I've got the wide glass, so it's going to up the accuracy. 5 minutes till your test. Oh, have you got the butterflies, Noah? Can you feel the butterflies fluttering about inside you? You're going to do great. You're going to get more than 100%. And it may be because I'm really shit at maths that I can tell you that, but you're going to get over 100%. They're just going to end mathematics as a thing. You're going to complete mathematics as a thing to do. Maths won't be... There won't be a reason to do maths after you finish this test. Shiny Cramorant is nice. Oh, it is. I like the ones that go that orangey gold colour. Usually they're really weak Pokemon, like, I think Magikarp, Bidoof. The ones that go gold are usually fucking weak as shit. But I do like the gold shinies. Got the Butterfreeze in your stomach. I remember that before tests. I do. I don't really get... I've not had that feeling for so long. I think the last time was back when I was doing stand-up before the virus. before the virus. I used to get those. Oh yeah, I don't need wide lens because these are all 100%, I think, the Dynamax moves. Already have shiny Cramorant and named it Kazooie. That's a nice name. What was the reason for Kazooie? Oh, Banjo-Kazooie, of course. Like the green, but the blue looks good too. Yeah. Oh yeah, both of them are nice. I like the whole chain. And I hadn't had one in any game before I got them yesterday. The Machamps, which is nice. I'm glad I was able to get one. I think I shiny hunted Machamp in this for a wee while, doing some random encounters, just for an hour or so when it first came out, because I really like the shiny and I really like the Pokemon. But no luck for me. Gold one's a weak as shit. Yep. Ho-Oh is different. Ho-Oh is a different gold one. And it's also still kind of weak as shit. We were able to beat it no problem. You just chuck one stone at it 4 times weak and it's down. No trouble at all. When did you get the Ho-Oh? That was the last stream, Christian. Got it, the last one of the last stream. So now I can move on and get Zygarde. Get a nice tasty Zygarde. I should probably actually change this sprite, because when it comes up at the end it's not that one, it's the 50% one. I probably should change it to this. I'll do that next stream. I'm not getting it shiny. But I'll remember to do that. Just so there's a bit of consistency, a bit of consistency. Test time, best of luck. No, you're going to do great. You're going to ace it, you're going to beat it. You're going to end mathematics. Why is gastro acid failing? Not a clue. I think we'll be fine though. Okay. Fucking Pikachu in the mouth. What time are you going to stream? Oh, I'm streaming now. I am streaming right now. Are we going to beat it? Are we going to beat it? Cramorant just nopes on out of there. I don't think we will. Because I think my Dynamax stops this turn. Quite a few of us are close, so if it lands that again, it's going to get at least 2 knockouts. He is mathematics, yep. He is the reincarnation of Pythagoras himself. Let's see how we do this turn. We may be fucked. But considering we've had 3 in a row where we've beaten it, I think we've been living too large for too long. He's targeting you, Razor. He's got you in his sights and he doesn't like the cut of your jib. Yep, you're down. And if it lands that, I think the other 2 of us are going to go down. We're fucked. Oh, Cramorant avoided it. I couldn't, yep, I'm for, well. We did well. We did well beating it 3 times in a row. Asking for 4 was asking too much. Swampert's no, Cramorant's no, and Zygarde is a no. Ah well. We had some hard times and we did our best. How can anyone actively enjoy maths? Some people it just suits their way of thinking. It doesn't really suit for me. With chemistry, that worked with my mental pattern in some way. I was fantastic at higher chemistry. I could balance an equation like no one else. Now I don't fucking remember a single thing, but back at the time, It was great. I thought of doing it at university, but then I needed mathematics. I needed to do higher maths to be able to get into do chemistry. I thought, fuck that very much, not for me. I did, Ryan, I did. That video will be up Saturday, I believe. I've got quite a few videos going up before the whole one. But I believe the one where I get the shiny Ho-Oh should be up Saturday. Don't you worry, Reza, you're after school, you're not really going to need it. Unless you're using it for a specific job like engineering or science as a vague concept, you're not really going to need it. I gave it up as soon as I could because it wasn't for me, and I've never really used it since. The most helpful things that you could have an understanding of would probably be coding and computers. That would be far more useful than having a knowledge of maths. Nothing yet, Christian, nothing. I think that's been 4. That was the 4th one we've done. Nothing yet today. Oh, that's good to hear, kid. I'm glad you're shiny hunting. How's it been going? What Pokemon have you had so far? Just beat Leon in Pokemon Shield. Oh, well done. Hopefully it didn't take you too long. Maths is required, yeah. I think if you're in America you still have to take it even through university. You have to take maths courses. That's one of the nicest things about Scottish universities or UK universities is you don't have to. If you do not want to do maths, fuck it, don't do it. I was able to give up maths at 16, I think. How old am I? 25. 26 at some point. I forget when my birthday is. But 25 at the moment. So I have a life experience. Maths, as long as you can count. If you can count, that's more than enough. Counting is essential. But fucking trigonometry and phlegometrics and econometrics, not gonna need. Relicanth. Oh, which one's the Relicanth? I think the Lickitung has Blizzard or Ice Beam. I think it does. I believe it has an Ice type. Where's your family stayed in Scotland instead of moving to Australia? You will be warm though, Reza. More than half the time. That's a fucking long tongue. If I had the choice, I would like to spend time somewhere that it got warm more than one day a week. It was so nice when I lived in Egypt and I could just spend time being warm. It was such a novelty. Just such a nice thing. It's like, oh, there's sun. There's warmth. There's not constant rain and drizzle and misery. I like this. Licktung's got Blizzard. Okay, Lickitung will be good to have. And just as many ice types as we can get. And it's a thick boy, it should have good defense, so it won't go down too easily for Zygarde. Zekrom, Rayquaza, and a couple more. Oh, starting off with the good ones. What are you going to be hunting next? Can you scream quack for me? That's as much as a quack as I can give you. Happy birthday for when it happens. I give you this broken hourglass as your birthday present. It's nice to fiddle with. I like having an hourglass about. New to Pokemon Sword. Oh, you'll enjoy it. No, it's such a good game. You'll have an absolute grand time. Need to stick to the left for Relicanth. Okie dokie. I'll try to remember. Come visit, I'll show you around. If I was to go that way, As much as I appreciate Australia and Australians, I'd probably want to go to New Zealand. Oh, is there Zatu as well? Oh, we're made. New Zealand just speaks to me more than Australia. Maybe it's because I like Lord of the Rings, and maybe it's because they seem a little less bogan. When I think of Australia, I think, oh yeah, okay, lots of bogans, but I don't think New Zealand has bogans. I'm sure they've got some absolute nonsense, but I don't think they've got as much of a bogan culture as Australia does. You didn't connect to the internet. I've done that too many times to count in Sandicast. I've done that so often. So, why aren't people joining this raid with me? Why aren't people... Oh, I'm not connected. Thicken the hips and thicken the head. I would like it, please. I would like that, please. Oh, watch what you call... Oh, I'm not saying you're bogan, Mick. Not saying you are at all. Australia's eshies, not bogans. What's an eshie? How do you do these runs? Not that I would survive. Once you get to Crown Tundra, if you head to the Dynamax Cave, you'll be able to do those there. You'll be able to shiny hunt. I would have preferred the Druddigan shiny, but for Zygarde, I can't really be going for the ones I want shiny. I've got to go for the ones that are most likely to be able to beat it. Can you switch? So once you've got to the wild area, is that what it's called? You'll be able to move over to Crown Tundra if you've got the DLC, and you'll be able to join there. I will thunder, and I'm going to keep this Lickitung, but if someone else wants the Zatu, that would be helpful for Simple Beam. You did connect to the internet. Oh. As long as you're doing all the steps, you should be able to join, Lynn. Oh, hello Kai, good to see you. How are you doing today? Thanks for joining so early. Eshies are the most annoying people you will ever meet. I've met quite a few English people. I don't know if Eshies will out-annoy the English. I say that kidding. If you're English, I don't hate you. It's just a nice Scottish meme. I don't hate you. The Welsh, genuine despisal for. Only because they don't exist. As we discussed earlier, Welsh people don't exist. They're a myth. I'm English. I'm very sorry to hear that, Noah. That's such a shame. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. If you're English, that's fine. It's just a nice little historical rivalry Scotland and England has. A nice historic rivalry of being subjugated and oppressed. Just a nice little jostle back and forth of oppression. Damn sheepshaggers. It doesn't exist, Sam. It does not exist. I refuse to believe that Wales is a country. It doesn't exist. England did some experiments in the 80s and Wales sank, and they've just been hiding it ever since. It's like, yeah, it still exists. You can go there, visit Wales. Come visit Swansea. So much to do in Swansea, like see swans. You're English as well. Oh, that's a shame, Archie. That's a shame. Such a shame. Oh, there's also a cough egregious. It is also a cough egregious. That would be able to stop it going into phase 2, but if we've got Simple Beam, that's enough already. Search what an Eshi is and you'll get a photo of them in their natural habitat. In a train station? I'll have a wee look, but if this is some like goatsy thing, I'm not going to be impressed. Oh yeah, they look like Egypts. What's the difference between an Eshi and a bogan? I did indeed, Niall. I got that in the last stream. The video will be up Saturday. I've got a few more videos to post just because of how quickly I got the Ho-Oh, and I expected it to go longer. So I've got quite a few more of the Ho-Oh search videos before I post the one of me getting the Ho-Oh. But it will be coming. And it was the last one I got of last stream. We did one where we were beaten by the second Pokemon, and I thought I can't leave it like that, I'll do one more. Got the shiny. If ever you think of giving up, give it one more try, and if that doesn't work, then give up. Five tall speakers blazing annoying music. They just sound like BAMs. They sound like what we'd call BAMs. What's the difference between a baby and a baked potato? Well, it's... Don't make that joke. That's a stupid joke. Don't say that. I'm sure you could understand where I was going. Did you nickname it wife? I didn't, Niall. I didn't. As much as I appreciate and enjoy the meme, I think I've actually got to call it Slipper. If I'm naming it anything, I've got to call it Slipper, because someone in the chat said, if you give us a feet reveal, it will be shiny. And I didn't give a feet reveal, but I gave a Slipper reveal. And it was actually shiny. So if I'm going to name it something, I've got to name it Slipper. Do I do anything is fine, then type in the code and then I will join? That's it, Lynn. That's absolutely everything you need to do. Anything is fine, type in the code, then press invite others, and that should get you in. About 180 calories. I was thinking of making some breakfast potatoes today. A nice bit of rosemary on them, maybe a little bit of dill. Cooking those up. That sounds delicious. I'm getting hungry as fuck. Oh, it's got a rock head, not levitate. Yeah, well, I think we're going to be fine here, especially with Simple Beam and Blizzard. We'll be okay. Now we have Tesco. I think the BAMs would be shopped in Poundland, shiny. I think they're more likely to go to Poundland. Tesco is far too upmarket for the BAMs. Need to go out for a little bit. Oh, don't you worry. I will probably have to end after the next couple just because I've got work. And I'll have to get a wee bit of breakfast in me before that. It won't be the usual 3 hours. I just wanted to slip in a nice, easy, quick stream. And they'll be back to the normal evening ones on Tuesday. Just because I'm working this afternoon actually. I think it would be best if and I'll use Max Hailstorm. I think I'm the best one. The game didn't let you swap. That's okay, Mick, not to worry. I think we'll be fine. Australia's kangaroos, we have chaffs. Yeah, both are very likely to just come up and absolutely slap you one for no reason. Both very violent, but one of them is cute from a distance, and it's not the BAMs. At Waitrose, oh yeah. I feel like Waitrose, Sainsbury's and M&S are all the Tory places. All I have nearby me is a co-op, and I wouldn't shop there if I didn't have to, because it's far too expensive, but it's the only thing we have in like a 10-mile radius, and I am not cycling more than 10 miles to get shopping. I wouldn't shop there if I didn't have to. That's like half Tory, that's like a Lib Dem, the co-op. Lib Dem in green. Kangaroos only attack you if you piss them off though. Do they? I've never been near a kangaroo, but I've been attacked for no apparent reason by chavs before. I would take kangaroos over chavs. 100%. if we could export our population of BAMs and swap them for kangaroos, I think the kangaroos would be very confused, and the Australian outback would be full of BAMs. What the fuck is this? What the fuck am I here? What am I doing here? I don't want to be here. No, what the fuck's all this fucking bush? Fuck is this? In Britain has seagulls and they'll destroy you if you have chips. Yep. You need to go out with an umbrella. If you plan to eat chips by the seaside, you need to go out with an umbrella or a katana, just something to protect yourself. Kangaroos would get hypothermia. They would be so confused and cold, just leaping through the Scottish Highlands. And what am I doing here? What's all this white stuff? I don't want to be here. The Empire Strikes Back. I think we did enough striking while the Empire was a thing. I'm not saying Churchill caused the famine in Bengal that killed 6 million Indians, but he didn't fucking prevent it. Work reveal. I would, but all I would show you is just a pile of shite. Just a pile of utter dog shite. It's me sitting here for 11 hours listening to people complain over the stupidest shit. And I've had death threats. I once had a death threat because someone got bendy broccoli. People are great. Someone in their shopping got bendy broccoli, and I said, I'm very sorry for that, here's your refund, and it somehow escalated into them saying, I will find you. I'm going to find you and I'm going to do you in. I think those were the words they used, do you in. So I gave you the 64p back for your bendy broccoli, just fuck off. Love people. People are the worst. Some people, it's usually the middle class English southern people who are the least reasonable. Just give the seagulls Panadol. I thought we gave you simple. You could always, I'm not saying you should, but you could always just get like a little tab of acid, rub that on one of the chips and throw that for the seagulls and just watch them. Watch their minds fucking dance. Watch them trip out. Yeah, this Zygarde, I don't think we're going to have this one. You said, whoa, no. See, I would love to be able to be myself. When people are arseholes, I would love to be able to be myself. But because all of our calls are monitored, any time I've tried to do something a little bit funny or a little bit interesting, it usually gets called up by management. Like, no, just be professional. It's like, yeah, but no. Sometimes I want to be myself, and if someone's being a bastard, just like, hey, fucko, fuck off. Continue to fuck off once you fucked off. Just keep fucking off till you've gone all the way around the world, and just keep spinning, getting faster, keep fucking off faster and faster and faster and faster until you've left orbit, and then just fuck off into the nothingness of space. But instead, I've got to say I'm very sorry. Very nice people called Roadmen. Oh, I've heard they're the best Sandycast. I've heard they are lovely people. I've heard the Roadmen are delightful people. Nice tax-paying citizens. Nothing's happened yet, Phantom, I'm afraid. Nothing's happened. No shinies. I remember seeing a Chinese man being attacked by a kangaroo after trying to banter. Yeah, there's a reason that you can't really get close to the animals. I've never been to a zoo. I don't necessarily very much agree with them. I know that it's fantastic to be able to see animals, but they've just got such small cages and it just seems like such a shame. I think pandas don't give a fuck. Pandas are so incompetent that they kind of need a human hand or they will just die out. But for things like zebras and lions and giraffes and elephants, they've just not got large enough cages and it just seems like a shame to me. Fucking hate hail. Yep. I think, yep, we're fucked. We did our best, but that's... After beating it 3 times in a row... we've lost 2 times in a row. Which, well, it can't really be helped. We'll lose some, we'll win some. Nope. And nope. No shiny yet today. Let's get another one on the go. Raid Caesar Plays is streaming for 12 hours, Jesus Christ. I get to 3.5 hours and I think that's enough. Pandas are great. Pandas are great. Pandas are absolutely fantastic. Love a panda. But they're a very fucking incompetent animal. They're an animal that does not know how to exist. They menstruate once a year and they don't fuck. They just don't know how to exist. They're one of those things that if humans weren't there, we would have just died out. They're lovely. I love pandas. Such a cute animal. But they are incompetent as fuck. Oh no, been going for about 2 hours now, Niall. Had to do a quick early stream just because I've got... Oh no, meant to wait for someone else. Just because I've got work this afternoon and evening. Gorillas chill eating the bananas. Yeah, but I think gorillas should just be outside. I think humans just have their fingers in too many pies. And it's nice to see exotic animals, but I'd prefer them to be out in the wild. Humans have done too much damage to the world already. Many zoos are, yeah, for conservation efforts, yeah. And they are helpful, it's just, to me, it's a shame. And it's not necessarily the correct way of thinking, it's just how it feels. It feels a shame. Safari Park's fantastic, they do the conservational stuff. Anything good? Oh, got Frostlass up top right. Got my English breakfast tea. Have you got a Haunter again, Mick? Getting Haunter time after time. The Ho-Oh was in the last stream, Wizard. Was able to get the Ho-Oh then. Got Shine Machamp 1110, CP 3 star. Not bad. That's not bad at all, Christian. What's the CP of the Machamp now it's evolved? You're zappy. Oh, fantastic. We were able to get you in, Lynn. That's good to hear. Now you'll be able to do it time after time. Let's see if we can get you a shiny for your first one. Let's max Hailstorm. I've got 15, so I can use a couple up before we get to the Zygarde. After this one, which I think is going to be a long one, but after this one I'll probably do Zygarde. I'll keep it at the end of the alphabet, from Zygarde to Zygarde. And then Yveltal. I think I'll do Zygarde just because it's on the list and it's a nice shiny, and I think it'll be an easy one to do. Not yet, Sabrun. The shiny Ho-Oh will be up on Saturday. There's a couple more to go up before then, just of other shinies I got or other things, but the video for the Ho-Oh will be up Saturday. It's all planned out. So if you do see videos, keep it hush hush. Don't spoil the surprise. Feel free to hint at it as much as possible. Hint at it all you like. But if I do see comments saying that he already got the Ho-Oh, I will unfortunately delete those. Just because I want people who are scrolling through the comments just to not have it spoiled for them. Doing work. That'll be the same as I am in a couple of hours, Noah. Once work starts, I'll think, I really wish I could be shiny hunting. Or doing anything else. I really wish I could be stabbing myself in the eyes with sharp sticks. That'd be preferable to work. I love of circuitry. It's really cool. And it's got a nice... It's got the same body pretty much as the Blacephalon. In my mind, the two are very similar. They've got that kind of lanky frame. Lanky frame. Blacephalon, because it's an Ultra Beast. I think if anything's going to be as long as Blacephalon, it will be the Zygarde. Just because it's about a 50% win rate. Still doing the battle against it. Still going. How you doing, Archie? The Charizard's a bit tough at the end, but as long as you take along a good rock type, it'll be easy. Take along a Rhydon or something, you'll have no trouble. A Rhyperior. I wouldn't say I hated it, Niall. In many ways I hated it, but I had a good time while hating it. It was one of those love-hate relationships, you know, like between a parent and a child, where you love your parents but they hate you. One of those. The Blacephalon was fun, as much as I hate on it, and it took far too fucking long, and I lost most of my sanity. I had a good time. I think if that hadn't gone as long as it did, I don't think it would have been as big as it was. It brought in a lot of people just with how long and how frustrating it was. Damn, that turned dark. Yeah. It's sad but true. It's not true. I am loved. Kind of. Maybe. They never say it or show it. But maybe they feel it. I'm just kidding. Mostly. Kind of. Who's to say? Blacephalon reaction was great. I've watched it back a couple of weeks ago, the Blacephalon reaction, and I still find it funny. It's the slippery fucking cunt that gets me. Because it was. It took too long. Oh, good to see you, Jamie. How was your wee break? Oh my god. I don't remember what I do. Whenever I get a shiny legendary, except the Giratina, I remember that one. But for the Guzzlord and the Blacephalon, I just blacked out. I do not remember saying those things or doing those things. In the slightest. Which is good because I could say absolutely anything in those times. Thankfully, the worst thing I said was cunt. But I just completely black out. And I don't remember what I've said, so it's very helpful to go back over and watch. I've already got Shiny Lunala. I got that one before I started streaming or making videos, so I won't be able to do that one, I'm afraid. I think that was the one I did before I got Rayquaza, and Rayquaza was the first one I started filming. Praise me, I am a god. I don't mean that. I think if you've watched me for any length of time, you know I think of myself as an absolute shithouse. I'm a waste of space and molecules that could be better used in a mound of dirt. Maybe some dust. Once I'm cremated, I will be useful again. But in my corporeal form, I'm okay. I do not think of myself as a god, even slightly. I am far too mortal. It is kind of a shock. It is kind of a mode of shock. I just start spouting nonsense. Happy, delighted, shocked nonsense. I will do Shiny Mewtwo, I've not got that one yet. The only ones you won't see me do are Lunala, Xerneas and Rayquaza. That I haven't already done, because I've already done those. I would like a Shiny Metang. Every other one I will be doing. Kyogre will come at some point, all of the Swords of Justice, the Lake Trio, all of the Tapus, the remaining Ultra Beasts, the Legendary Bird. Fuck, I've got so many. Oh my god, there's so much to do. I've barely scratched the surface with Pokemon. with legendaries I'm going to get. And there will be, I think it's April 30th, when Pokemon Snap comes out, I'll do a stream of that. I'll play that on stream the day that comes out. Here's Ground Island, it's very annoying. Kyogre. Oh, I might actually name it that. I might name it Kyogre. In that spelling. My hair is really long as well. I've not had it cut since I got back from Egypt last February. Steel roller? That's the one with terrain. Let's just crunch away. But I don't mind having the long hair. It's growing out fairly nice. It's looking okay. And with the beard as well, I look completely homeless. I look like a real gruff Scottish lad. A real Highland type. Oh, Eviolite's going to help a lot, Mick. Eviolite will be helpful for you. Blacephalon can stand up and T-posed over it for a moment. It wasn't so much T-posing, it was just I was going to fall over. I just had to regain my balance, and you can kind of see me waving my arms a little, just because I was losing my balance. Brother's favourite Pokemon's Kyogre. Oh, it's nice. I think it's the Kyogre one I'll have to do because I've got Shield. I would have preferred to do Groudon, but I think I'll have to do the Kyogre. I'll get to do the Kyogre. I'm happy to. Like, I don't mind it too much. I could have had a cut when the lockdown wasn't in effect over the summer and the autumn, but fuck it, I don't care. It's cheaper. It saves me £10. I'm one of those people who finds it very awkward to get your hair cut. It's very, very awkward to me. I hate getting my hair cut just because people want to talk to me about random shit. They're like, how's your life going? It's like, it's a fucking mess. I hate my job and I'm not sleeping well. My back hurts and I've only got 9 toenails. It could be better. Why do you ask? It's just all surface level bullshit. You going on holiday anywhere? This COVID shit, it's just, I hate fucking small talk. And that's when you get your haircut, that's all it is. I liked it in Japan when I got my haircut because I didn't know enough Japanese for them to talk to me, and they didn't know enough English for them to talk to me. We somehow just worked out a way for them to give me a good haircut, and that was it. It worked out very nicely. Eviolite, Hex, 3 meter and Hypnosis. Oh, you'll be doing fat damage, Mick. Fat damage. Less about Groudon. Oh, I like Groudon. Groudon's one of my favourites. Wooper's secretly our saviour, yep. When Wooper so decides, we will get the shiny. Until then, we just have to wait. When Wooper blesses us, we'll get it shiny. If I do more work, they'll buy me monthly Nintendo Online. Ooh, what kind of work have you got to do? And no shitting on your head, no. No shitting on your head, Mick. I promise you. Not one glob of feces will land on your head from me. That's my guarantee to you. If you buy the year one, it's much cheaper. I think it was £16. 16 to £20, which isn't too bad. That's like 1 month. Or was it not 15? 12. I forget. But it was much cheaper than Xbox or PlayStation. And what you can always do is just rob a bank. Don't. But you could. History GCSE, Math GCSE and some English. History GCSE is easy. Like, Nazis were bad. Boom, that's an A. Maths GCSE, 6 plus 12 is 18. Boom, that's an A. English GCSE, I have of late, but wherefore I know not, lost all my mirth, forgone all custom of exercises, and indeed it goes so heavily with my disposition that this goodly frame, the earth, seems to me a stellar promontory, this most excellent canopy, the air. Look you, this brave o'erhang firmament, Just recite Hamlet and you'll get an A in English as well. You're fine. Oh, hello Charlie, how you doing today? Trying to get Drampa from surprise trades. Might take a wee while. When I first got Drampa, I started breeding it and surprise trading it just because it was a 1% that's a version exclusive. So I thought, I will be nice. I will be magnanimous. So hopefully some people got Drampa that needed them. I think all my Drampas are now in Pokemon Home. I don't know if I've still got any left. Or shit on people's heads until they give you money. Yep. Either of those ways will work. Do you remember all the hackers in the GTS? What's GTS? In Australia we get ATAR, VET in general. Yes. I understand. Are those your exams? Your exam levels? Appeared in your recommended as well? Oh, that's good to hear, Leonardo. Meant to be. You're meant to watch, because this is such a high quality stream. 720p, the microphone's a cheap Amazon one with a sock over it as a pop filter. This is high quality streams that need to be recommended. When the world needed Drampa, mine delivered. I was beneficent, I was magnanimous, I was magnificent. And I think I got, what was it? I got like a Rookidee in return. Some fucker got a Drampa. And I got a Rookidee. Unlimited $250 a day, 20 a year. Don't know what, but I'd rather pay 20 than 900. Yup. Oh well, fuck. Landsrath just does so much fucking damage. Hate Landsrath. Sock filter. Genius. Genius. And now, if I'm saying plosive sounds, you don't hear the p as much. You still do a little bit, but hopefully it doesn't peak as much when I make the plosive sounds of a big B and a P and a T. That's less plosive, that comes from behind the teeth. But plosive. And there is actually still some blood on this sock. I think one time when I was streaming early on, I was picking up my finger and it started bleeding, so I just wiped on the sock. I am high quality streamer. I will be named Streamer of the Year, no doubt, with my incredible quality, both technologically. I did fix the alerts. I fixed my alerts, kind of. Still not for the subscription ones. But I did fix the alert, so now there should be a sound that comes through. Hopefully. So now you can hear this, the donation sound. But subscription's still fucked. Still absolutely fucked. People subscribe and I can see it through Streamlabs, but it never fucking does the thing. But you should now be able to hear it. If I test it, let's test it. Let me know if you hear this. Did you hear that? I don't think I'll stream Pokemon Go. Just because of where I am, there's not enough stuff about, and it would very much dox me. You could very easily tell where I was. And there's just not... There's no one that plays. I went yesterday to one of the gyms that's near where I live, and my Garchomp's still there, and it's been there for 51 days. I'll do one more raid. I'll finish up with one last one, then I'll have to get going, get some breakfast, and then start work at 12. But I'll get a nice one more cheeky one in. I do apologise, would have liked stream to be longer and for it to be the normal time, but my work is dog shit, and they give me bad shift schedules, not skift schedules, shift schedules. If you get the shiny here, caption it Bloodsock. I like my Bloodsock. I should wash it, because it's kind of weird having blood on your microphone for months. Oh, fuck it. Blood's blood. Blood is blood. Do one of your 550 luxury balls. Let's go Needle King. It's got Ice Punch. Sorry we weren't able to get you in though, Kai, if you're trying to get in. Predicting this one. Hopefully. We might not beat it, but hopefully. Oh, for fuck's sake. Scares the living tits out of me. Did you hear that one? Scares the living tits off me every time it happens. Ooh, ice to the left. Oh, thanks very much for the donation again, Kai. Hopefully that came through now. Oh, thank you very much for the €5. Jesus Christ, that scares me every time. You're very generous, Kai, thank you. No one ever has to donate, but hopefully you're now able to hear the sound. I like it. It's from the old Scottish viral video of the guy being hit by the bus. Which is just hilarious. I know it's mean as fuck to laugh at someone being hit by a bus, but fucking hell, it's funny. You didn't see the name and the number? Sorry. I'll need to work more on fixing it. It should work. It doesn't say the name or the amount. But it's got the message templates there. Let's try another test. It doesn't show. I will keep working on the alerts. I will keep working on them. At least we've got the sign now. We're making very small steps. Oh, don't you worry, Kai. Thank you very much for your generosity in the last couple of streams. It's very much appreciated. Very, very, very much appreciated. And you never have to donate or enjoy the streaming even slightly, but I am very appreciative that people do. And I'm very appreciative. I've said that a couple of times now, but I am. It's very kind and generous of you. What would you say is dumbest Pokemon in the game? I'd say Quagsire. Partly because it goes from being the most powerful Pokemon to the least powerful Pokemon, but also its face is just stupid. It's just a blob of idiocracy. Oh, good to have you in, Sandigas. Let's see if we can get you a shiny. You should do a Pokemon randomizer Nuzlocke. Oh, I do, Charlie. There's one going on the channel at the moment for Radical Red. I think it was the last 3 videos I posted that weren't live streams. So there's 3 episodes up now, I think all about 20 minutes a piece, so there's a fair scalp of them. Dissing Quagsire, I'll get the crucifix. I like Quagsire as a Pokemon. I think it's cool. I think it's stupid looking. I don't hate it, but it is stupid looking. Let's look at the Quagsire. I like it, but it's stupid. It has got maybe 2 IQ? Fire Punch, I'll do it. Look at that. Such a fucking derp. Not a brain cell in there. Nothing yet today, Dexter, I'm afraid. Nothing yet. Wait for part 4. It should... I'll film it probably Tuesday. So Tuesday morning I'll try to film it. Tuesday evening I'll be streaming. Wednesday I'll edit it and I'll probably post it on Thursday. About Chonkers. Chonkers was only about for like the first 5 minutes, but he's made the greatest impression of any Pokemon. If I have to think, what Pokemon have I got now? I've got Squirt, I've got Twinkle Toes, I've got Floss, which is shite. But Chonkers lives in the heart. For those 5 minutes it soared so high and it fell so low. And I don't think I mentioned it, I meant to make it clear that if I'm doing the raid dens in Radcorred, if I catch the Pokemon the first time I do it, I get to keep it. But if I lose any Pokemon doing it, it just stays dead. That counts as a normal death. Because I have seen other people where the raid dens, they count those as not counting towards deaths, but I think if a death's a death and a death happens, then fuck it, it's dead. Can't get it back. Haven't watched past Chonker's death. Oh, that's understandable, Mick. I'll never get over Chonker's dying. Died too young. Could have made it to the Elite Four with just Chonkers, but nope. That Guzzlord just yeeted it. Got a shiny Rotom. Oh, nice. Is that the normal one, or is that one of the vending machines, washing machines, motor of Rotom? Which of the ones have you got? I find it hilarious that vending machine is now in the canon. That is hilarious to me. Pogsock, Pusock. This has never been used as a cum sock, I can promise you that. Never. Never. I also don't understand poo socks. I mean, I get it, but it's fucking disgusting. Fly high, live long, Chonkers. I will get a Chonkers tattoo on my forehead. In memory. In the arms of the angels. Fly away from here. I apologise for singing. If that made you want to leave, unsubscribe and give me a good old bashing, I understand, my voice is not lovely. 19:10am, 26:10am, Kyogre and Groudon will be in the raids. Oh yeah, that's for the... what's the name of the region? It's not Johto, not Kanto, not Sinnoh. For the event where you can get the shiny Rayquaza again, which will be interesting. It's just a shame that no one around here does raids. There's just not enough people where I am to be able to do any of the raids. I won't be able to get the Rayquaza, because I think you need to do 2 Groudon, 2 Kyogre to get the chance at the shiny Rayquaza. It's just not enough people. Said nothing about the cum socks. I'm just getting out ahead of it before people start claiming cum sock. It's just a normal old blood sock. This is my blood sock, not a cum sock. Make Chonkers merch. You can still buy this lovely cup, only $224.99 on my Etsy store. Buy this cup. I will sign it. I will include one of my baby teeth. Every time you buy one of my cups on my Etsy store, you get one of my baby teeth for free. Oh, and that's it, thank you. I'm so shit with names. Use Pokerade. Oh, actually, yeah. We could set it all up in the Discord so we can get people doing them remotely. That's an idea. That way we can make sure people are getting all of the ones they need done. I'll see if I can start just a dedicated Discord channel for the Hone event. I feel like I should. Frostmoth would be better, but that's 4 turns away from Dynamaxing. What a deal. I know, 224.99. And that's in every currency. This is 224.99 euro. This is also 224.99 ruble. This is 224.99 peso. Every currency, same price. So if you live in India or Japan, that's an absolute steal. 224 yen, that's £3. No, less than that. It's less than £1, I think. No, £2. It's like £2 in yen. Or even rupees. I think in 224 rupees is like maybe £5. Buy my cup. 100% of the proceeds go towards... What's something stupid I could donate it to? All of the proceeds from the money I make on this cup go towards me building a bonfire made purely out of pound notes. I will burn all of the proceeds, and I will donate the ash to a children's hospital. So if I pay in dollars, you pay less. Yep, I would recommend possibly paying with, what is it? Which country is it that has the $100 trillion note? Because you would be able to buy billions of cups for the price of $1. Was it Tanzania or Zambia? It was the Zimbabwe dollar. It's like 100 trillion is equal to $1 American. This was the most useless Dynamax ever. Was it? Am I not doing damage? Oh, I got knocked out. Sorry, guys. Indonesia has $1 trillion as well. I apologise for wasting that Dynamax. Sorry. I didn't think it would eat me so hard. Donate the money to fixing the environment issues you made with the bonfire. Damn it, I don't think we're going to beat this one. I can invite as many people as I like, because where I am going there's like 100 gyms. Oh, perfect, Jamie. If we get you in the Discord, we'll get it all set up so we'll be able to, at the time, depending on what time it is for people wherever they are, we'll be able to fill up the raids as much as possible and get people in. It's a good idea. I'm glad someone mentioned that. Dynamax and Zygarde one-shotted me. Yeah, Zygarde's a bastard. Oh, we were so close to beating it as well. Without the phase 2. All the money will go towards Chonkers. Yep, it will go towards the Chonkers Memorial Fund. We will have a big funeral for Chonkers. I will find an actual sea lion and we'll give it a good old Viking funeral. So buy the cup. Don't buy the cup. The cup's not for sale. Oh, good to have you in, Jamie. We'll make sure we can get as many people for the Hoenn raids as possible. Who is Chonkers? Chonkers was my first ever starter for the Radical Red Nuzlocke. It was fuck, I'm forgetting the name of the Pokemon. King, no, not Kingdra. Not Sea King. Big seal Pokemon. So shit with names. It was my first starter. It was the big, not Seedra, not Sea King. Forget the name. Walrein, that's it, thank you. It was the first starter I had in the Radical Red Nuzlocke. Walrein. And it was fantastic. It was a great Pokemon. It was very powerful. And it got one-shotted by a Guzzlord. So I had to start the whole thing over again. First encounter I had, Guzzlord, one-shotted it. It was Regice's favourite Pokemon, and I couldn't live up to it. The Walrein died far too quickly. Oh well, we're fucked. I do apologise. For the last one of the day, we could not beat the Zygarde. Imagine I got 3 shiny Blazikens. Nope, nope, and nope. Let's just double check the Frostmoth, but I don't think it is. Nah. Damn. No shiny today. Not one. But I will be back streaming on Tuesday at the normal time, like 6 or 7 in the evening. Thank you very much for everyone who joined in. I didn't think we'd have this many people so early in the day, but thank you very much. I don't think anyone got a shiny this stream at all, unfortunately. But you can't win them all. But have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you Tuesday. I'm awkward as fuck.